I was reading an article about there's a story that says your mom, when you were talking about doing this solo project, your mom told you to expect the worst.
Yeah.
Well, tell me what was her intent with that? What did she mean by that?
Well, I feel like you can never, when you do something like that, you can never do stuff expecting for it to be really successful or this or that. Like if that's the reason why you're doing it, then you just might as well not do it because you'll probably be disappointed. And so she just told me, if you want to do this, just expect the worst possible scenario. And if you still want to do it, and the worst possible scenario being, nobody, everybody is upset with me, and my music isn't successful, and it's kind of like starting from scratch all over again. She was like, if you're fine with all those circumstances and you're still gonna be happy, then do it. And I was like, yeah,
wow,
hell yeah.
Is there anything on the album that you thought twice about and then ended up putting it on?
Oh yeah, there's a couple.
For example.
Yeah, there's a couple songs. Consequences, Into It, actually. Inside Out. There was a couple songs because there was so many that there was like 30.
Yeah, 30 possible songs.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm assuming there's a lot of songs that didn't make it onto the album.
Yeah, there's like.
We'd like for you to sing all of those right now. Could you just sing the ones?
There's like two other possible there's like two other unreleased albums basically.
Right.
Oh wow.
Camila Cabello is here. So there were a handful that you thought, I don't know if I should do this or not, but then that's probably when it makes the best song.
Yeah, and sometimes you just have to kind of spend time away from it and then like play it. The best way to know is when you're listening in the car with other people because you get to really feel. I don't know. I feel like, does this happen to you that sometimes you kind of, especially if it's your friends or your family, you can like almost feel their thoughts. That you can feel the vibe in the room. So when stuff like excited people, I was like, oh, I'm looking at it in a different way.
Yeah, because you spend so much time with it that you kind of might be blind to it.
Yeah, and sometimes you could be really close to a certain situation and write a song about it, and the song actually sucks, but you like it because you're so close to it.
Right.
And there could be another song that, you were just like, oh, this was just this little thing that I was feeling. It's not really that deep. And then that ends up being, a better song than the one that was a little bit closer to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, she's talking about songs kind of like outfits for us, right? It's like you have an outfit that you just like, you think you're rocking and you walk out in the world.
Oh, it's kind of like,
I'm not feeling that.
You get photographed and you're like, man.
Nope, that wasn't it.
It's like if you got this grass from your favorite farm in your home and you put it on your outfit and you were like, oh, but this outfit has the piece of grass from my favorite farm. People are like, but that outfit sucks.
Yes. We understand. We can relate. Camila Cabello is here celebrating global success with this album. Let's come back. And Sissany has actually brought something about New Year's Eve that I didn't even know until recently that I want to ask you about. Kiss FM.